See if we can get some shorts up here. Look like we may be getting some longs up to 170s. I don't know why this thing won't skip this part. I want to get a little bit higher of a push so we can try to get these shorts. See what we get. So this on the Nasdaq NQ live scalping here. See if we can get a little higher. Little higher. Right at the VWAP. Daily VWAP. See if we can break about the value high here. Kind of want to take a long. Let's see. Start adding to longs maybe. I'll go right below that previous wick. All right. So I'm going for the break of the value, 73s. Just a quick little scalp. See if we can. Doesn't look like it wanna. It kind of wants to. Let me see. So we got the Nasdaq. We're sitting at about the 29 150s. All right. So let's get to it here. Had the ending screen up here, unfortunately, but we're back. All right. All right, we're going for the 170s up here. 173s. Okay. And we're just one micro. One micro, I mean, you could still make great money there. All right. So we built an account, built the cushion. And let's see if we can get over that 170. Can we get it? I want to see if it could break that previous high up here. Let's see. Dude, damn, we spiked it. See how it spiked? I should have had my limits up there. See if we can get another little push up there. I'm gonna take it here. All right. All right, so we're at a next target will be around 250s, 240s. All right, so we're right here at the value high. Right, we could be going up here, 220s. This may be the move here off of that VWAP. But we're literally right at some major value areas here. Crazy. Let's see. I don't see anything on the ladder here, so we should get that nice push. Can we get to that 200? Still that value area high is giving it a little trouble. Needing some burst of orders. All right. Major. Here we go. Let's see. All right, so here, I mean, what will be crazy is a pushback down here, kind of like an inverted head and shoulders, right? Then a pushback up, but we'll see. We're at a nice little area. I'm sure some sellers up here, but those buyers are holding strong. They're holding it strong. They keep pushing back. Here we go. Here we go. So I'm gonna look for another entry here. There it is. There it is. All right. That's a nice move, man. Nice move. Possibly a like a fill, right? It looks like we're coming into the weekly value high. So we're gonna see if we get some kind of confluence up in there, possibly a fill. Yeah, that 240s. 240s. We're over the twos. Let's see if we can get something in here. I'm gonna try a long up. I wanna possibly give it here. Two 240 area. I really don't want to see this candle get broken, honestly. This current candle, I want that to hold. Now it could, we know it could spike, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the limit up here. All right. $240s, $250s. See if we can get this bad boy to hold. Still needing a nice push up here. Alright. Alright, they're pushing it back, pushing it back. And we're back below the 200. So see, we need a whole 200. Alright, so we can get that 250s. Didn't look like it. Nope. Let's go ahead and get out of there. Alright. Alright, so we're back in value of the daily. I was looking to get to that next field. Possibly if we get back over 200. So we may still have that retrace though. Alright. That 144 area. Alright, so we're gonna go back over twos here. Look, and then the initial ideal holds. Isn't that crazy? Then the initial ideal plays out. That'll be crazy. Alright. And look at that. All right. Look at that. Look at this foolishness. See if we can get back. Okay. I want to see that move over 2. I'm looking at like an inverted head and shoulders possibly. Right. Having trouble right here. Nasdaq is definitely having trouble right here. Kind of want to try these shorts. Let's see if I can move this stop up here. Possibly the 140, 150s. Just a quick scalp. I want this to hold over or below 2. Alright. Alright. Possible 130s. Let's see, 140s, 150s. See how it's kind of slowly trying to edge on down. That could have been it right there. VWAP shifted. Shift of VWAP. Let's get out of that. Alright, looks like we're going towards the 2s here. Alright. See if we can get one more in. So I want to see that 240s, like I said, 240s, 250s. See if we can get over it. It's right on this, kind of like on the dailies mid, right? So if we can get it like a little push out of here. All right. We're having troubles over that 200, I see. All right, there we go. Say that again. See if we can get to the 240s. 240s. See if we can get over that previous 5-minute candle. That'll really let us go, right? That 200 is giving it problems here, man. All right, so can we can close over that 200. There we go. Kind of get to them 230s, 240s. Then we'll start scaling out. Come on, let's get that jolt. We need a jolt up. Kind of heavy sellers on the ES. All right, there we go. There we go. Let's get to that 240s. There we go. Let's get up a little more. There we go. We got 230s, some sellers there. See if we can get another jolt. All right. Now we're coming into the weekly VWAP areas. filled. Some bands here, daily bands. So I'm gonna start scaling out. Alright. 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 So now we're gonna take the last bit, go to break even. Yeah, that was a real good one there. We was a little early before, but hey. A little early, but hey, we're in there. So we got the daily high up there at like 229, 350s. But see if we can let this one ride here. So now we're way up. I mean, now it's like, hey, you can pretty much kind of smooth sail, really. All right. And of course, we got the 50% profit rule. Once you're back below 50%, once you're up so much, you definitely don't want to do that, right? Or you could use 50% of it and go into a heavier trade. All right. So I really want to see this thing hold over this 200, right, and keep on pushing. Dang, this thing can make music? So we definitely hit our first target. Now we're trying to see if we want to exceed that target, right? Right, we got the few bands here up here. Looks like 300 will be next. Okay. We're now pretty much entering back into the VWAP areas here, right? The daily value areas, the weekly, all of them are kind of stacked. That kind of burst us through them all, right? So next area will be about 320s, and then we have some other little confluences here. Crazy thing, I used to feel so like I had to trade minis, right? And I said, wait a minute, right? Especially once your commissions are the same for micros, it just made more sense to trade micros, right? You can make really great money on micros. All right, so now I kind of want to trail this thing here. Right now we're up 100 plus on one micro. Locked in 50, so we're locking in about half of that profit, right? See if we can get up to that 3. Or if this candle wants to come way back. We'll see. I'm gonna kind of leave it. I'm gonna leave it a little room here. We don't want to scale too tightly, especially with us just breaking back inside of value, the monthly, weekly, and a daily. We're breaking out of the daily value, breaking back into weekly and the monthlies. All right, we're looking for the 300s. Can you imagine if we was holding that whole position? All right, but there's no need to. Like that first position, they gave us a super buffer, right, for the day. All right, so now the way this is looking, we're gonna go ahead and trail. All right, it'll be crazy to reach way up here to the 500s. We can. Up 150 on 1 micro, right? Yeah, 29,300 is definitely the first target here. So I want it to really hold these 5-minute lows, right? I wonder if I could attach it to the 5-minute lows. Let's see if I can. I think it has to be an indicator. Yeah. All right, yeah. Price lines there. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I like the dawn chin as well. That's a great indicator to trail with. Definitely a good one to trail. You know, an ability to really pretty much change your bias, right, or kind of adapt, that's one of the most important skills you could have, right? Especially with NQ. I mean, it teaches you have to adapt immediately. But it kind of gave us this signal, pretty much this sign here that, I mean, things were looking like they was going to go to the upside here right before doing pre-market, right? We had this nice spike down, right? So shorts got ate up here once we broke this little intraday high, and then hey, see if we can hold through this pullback. All right, so we're still holding this bad boy. Still 1 micro. Possibly could get stopped out. Let me see. 200s. 200s is right where our entry is. So it's like, hey, do you want to risk the whole entry or what? I mean, being up so much we can, but I don't want to. We possibly can get a new entry, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take it if we break this low, and then what we'll do is we'll try to look for re-entries. Coming back into the VWAP, daily VWAP area, weeklies, bands, everything right here. So we could get this bounce here. Now what we could do is get a spike down below this and then that bounce. Okay, looks like they're trying to attack it. They're trying to buy it back up here. Okay, ES is pushing here. It's trying to push past these highs here. NQ still kind of lagging. All right, ES is now, it's like one pip, one tick away from the high here. All right, we've broken the high on ES. See if NQ go ahead and follows. Look at this here, how it hit the monthly. Hit the monthly pivots, man, like to the tick, which is crazy, right? That's crazy. ES is pushing. NQ is not. Let's see if we can get that push in the NQ here. Right now we're sitting at 29,260s. All right, here we go. See if we can get to those 300s. This is where I would usually add. All right. All right. I would add, but what I'm gonna do here is just manage this one. We are way up here. Okay, I'm gonna tighten this stop here. We're gonna lock in 70. Once we could break here, I'm gonna go ahead and go right below this candle. ES is where it was at there. ES is really shot up. Big orders there at 75.57. 75.57. They're sitting on the ES. They're over 100 contracts there. This was a really great setup here. Really great setup. So let's go ahead and look at exactly what we're watching here. All right, so we're really, I want to probably put it at about 25s. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and shift it back just a tad bit, since we're up. Still locking in profit, just half of it, just about. All right, we can look at our current high, low, mid lines here. I mean, could we possibly take out the daily and weekly highs? I mean, hey, we can. But you can see we came to the weekly. I mean, everything is about confluence, I'm seeing. So I pretty much built out indicators, custom indicators that helps kind of see these things. Let's see. You see, we would have been out here. All right. And let's see. They could just shoot it down. ES has been shot down. If anything, we'll be looking for a new entry. Alright. I want to see if it'll hold here, man. I mean, we got a lot of confluence here. But with the ES, I mean, it's definitely weakness, more weakness in the NQ here. Alright. So NQ was sitting at about 29,230s. And we may get stopped out here. Then we'll just look for a new entry. That's okay. Now what I want to do as well, I want to start, because I have a lot of the 5-minute charts, 5 minutes. But I love to enter on the 1 minute. Then of course we do analysis on the higher time frames. But when it comes to execution, we're getting right in there, right down to the minute. So what I'm doing now, I have my stop literally right at about 20, 24, 25 area. Okay, I believe we're gonna get stopped out here, especially looking at the ES. ES is definitely turning back around. They could come back and test that value area high there on the ES. Just hit a major monthly level on the ES as well, around 75.53. All right. All right, so now we're gonna see if we can come back down and then get back over the value area high. Start getting to that 300. So we're gonna see and watch for that curl back in there. But a major big inside day. This is an inside day here. We could look here. We're gonna duplicate this one here. Alright, now this one, I may turn this one into a let's do that. Alright, because I like to kind of have a chart that I'm able to kind of maneuver around. Then I've put the different indicators on different charts. Helps the speed and everything actually. Alright, so this could be the entry here. Alright, they come and tag me. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Stop's gonna be right below this current 5 minute. Alright, so entries there at 27 or 29, 240, looks like 245, 248. They're notorious for this type of stuff, right? Once they give you this nice clean down candle, right, they just rip it right back up, right? So if we break the previous 5 minute, probably we'll start adding there. ES is still looking weak, so ES could still turn back around. I'm looking at and come back to the test that value area. Now if this candle starts giving way, I'm not gonna give it too much room, honestly. I want to see this thing go ahead and go. All right, so this candle, this will be our kind of maneuver chart here. I hate how on NT8 how you have to change time frames and things. I like how, because it has to load all the data separately and everything. All right, so let's go ahead and let's look at our hourly candle. So getting held up looks like about a VWAP. Okay, so we're right at the value area high here. And see if we can come back, and nope. Looks like it's trying to give it all back here. Yeah, with the ES turning back, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of there. ES is really turning here. But now the strength now is in the, it's kind of like trying to play catch up, looks like. Oh, this is a 60-second chart. That is not what I wanted. So here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of the indicators. Let's see here. All right. So this will be our maneuver chart. All right. If we want to do drawings and things like that, we can. Thinking about putting that, I like the Donchi in as well, but hey. Or like the 1 minute chart. Yeah, ES has really come back in here. Possibly a test back to like 175, 200 area. All right. Let's go ahead and do this as well. Yeah, ES is definitely turned. It's way back in there. Alright, so I'm looking here. Possibly it's some kind of area in here. Right. Alright, so we'll be watching this area. Right. I want to see if a 1 minute can kind of flip off in here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so what we're looking for now is kind of pretty much like a flag area. Right. We can get something to clear this. And then we'll look for some confluences here. Alright. So that 250 area. So we're back to that 200. Maybe it'll hold that 200 area. Maybe a flip of the 5 minute. ES is in a kind of like a band looking area. It's a confluence band area. Alright. I'm gonna try to add and then we'll add again. If we get this thing to come on and move. Could be early, but we'll see. Alright, it's just one contract here. I'm not trying to give me. Can we hold at 200? See if we can hold. If we can get over here and break this high of this previous 5 minute candle. Get up to about 250s, 29 250s. We can go ahead and start adding. They're fighting. They're trying to stay over that 200, man.
Just a heads up, Bruce Berg said to Trump speaking. He says.
We got Trump speaking as well, so we know how that could be. He says the wrong thing, it's over, or it's on. All right. Oh, ES is tanking. I'm gonna get out early here. don't like it.
US
All right, so I'm gonna wait for that
Treasury
250.
about 3 basis
Or
points,
once we break
4.29%,
1 minute, we can
highest
see it
since
breaking
February
here.
2025.
If we can get this 5 minutes to flip, all right, let's try it. Let's try it again. All right, we get over 250, start breaking that trend line. We're breaking it now, so I want to see it close here. All right, all right. And if we can get that thing to flip again, then we'll start adding. All right.
At 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we get the EIA crude oil inventories.
Could be going up to the
Crude oil
300s now.
inventories, a draw of 1.95 million. Prior was a draw of 1.692 million, with a range of a build
Still
of
not going.
33 million.
All right,
with
let's
a
see.
draw of 2.311 million.
All right,
Gasoline
all right,
inventories looking for a draw
all right.
of
I'm gonna put the
1.905
stop
million.
literally at
Prior was
break
a
evens right
draw
now.
of 1.533
I'm not gonna
million.
give it too much
Distillate
room.
inventories forecasted for a build of
I want to see this thing go.
0.825 million.
Let's see if we can go ahead and go.
0.556 million. And crude Cushing inventories
See if we can go ahead and go.
0.430 million.
If we can get to that, and let's see.
Just a reminder, last night we had
See if we can
NPI
go.
crude oil stock change coming in as a build of 2.6 million.
So the major thing with trading, it seems like the main thing is the risk management, man. I mean, it's the hardest part, but it's like once you get it, which is what I've been practicing, man. Once you can get it, I mean, the profits will take care of themselves, right? So that's the hard part to learn, right? And to stop going so heavy immediately. All right, so I want to see this thing break that high here, 280s. Still not out of the clear, man, but we're not risking anything. Only open profits, which is nothing. Giving it a chance here, see if we could get that shoot up here. Let's see here. We got some major heavy contracts at 75.48 on the ES. All right, let's see. See if we can get that shoot up to that 300. 29 300s. Can we get it? And it's not trying. They're fighting. It's a battle zone here, man. It's a real battle zone. All right. And it's come all the way back. It's come all the way back. They're not trying. Yes, it's turning. Oh damn. Here we go. Probably get taken out here. ES is really tanking here. ES is tanking like a mother. Alright, ES has now made a new intraday low. Or it's real close to it. So maybe a retest here. Retest and a shoot back up. Let's see. If we can stay out of it, you know. Alright. Alright, so I'm glad we kind of did what we did there. Alright.
You ready for the car yet?
Yeah.
I just taking that back off.
Oh, it ain't here though. We don't have it. It's still at his house. Oh, look at that. All the way back in. Look at that. Look at that. Just won't get up there, man. At 300, right? At 280 is really giving us trouble. 280s. All right. So we got this high up here, 330s. And we've come all the way back in. 200s, they're trying to hold 200, man. They're trying. They're trying to hold it. They're trying, but hey, they're getting out of the way though, man.
Trump
Oh,
advisor Kratsios
and are we back in there? Yeah.
stable with the development of its K3 model.
So if you know, this is a big inside day, right? All right, so this kind of modifies what we have here. All right, this kind of changes it a little bit now, right? I keep doing that. Oh, okay. All right. So anyway,
Voice news disconnected.
so it could launch like London close or something, or after the talk. So we'll see here. Still watching.
Senator Thune said this morning to report that the Clarity Act can be on the floor as soon as this week or next week. Minute ago now, lead with crude oil inventories. 10 seconds to go now. Amazon cuts jobs in its AI General Intelligence Group. Build of 2.01 million. Build of 2.01 million. Expected draw of 1.95 million. Gasoline inventories a build of 0.765 million. Expected draw of 1.905 million. Distilled inventories a build of 1.395 million. Expected build of 0.825 million. Cushing inventories a draw of 0.674 million. Apple readies new iMac, MacBook Pros, MacBook Air, and MacBook Neo. Apple is working on future OLED versions of MacBook Air and iMac, and Apple plans overhaul laptops and desktops to meet AI demand. Apple is also planning new Mac Mini